Thank you so much. Thank you, CII. Thanks, all the people who are behind it. And actually, this session is going to be a little different than what earlier it was, because most of the session and the people and the topics were very well known to you. Like you knew what's happening, what's the business, what are the products, what are the challenges. Everything was very well known to you. So, Daniel ji, hello. Could you get us the presentation, please? So, there are two important things I would like to announce right in the beginning. One, this session, initially I'll have to introduce you what is our sector. And second, we'll definitely start and stop within probably 27 minutes, because we have a hard stop at 2 o'clock and we'll abide to that. I promise that. So let me tell you about our sector first, industrial bulk packaging. Many people are completely unaware about our existence, about our, I would say, whole activity. So I'm going to talk about what are industrial bulk packaging, is the sustainable behavior really a choice, or it is a mandate, or it is necessity, and a little about sustainable innovations in our sector. And then I'm also going to chat about what Mr. Patel and Mr. Rajesh has done in their sector. He represents wooden packaging principally, and he represents paper bulk packaging. So we have a gamut, and I'm from the plastic side. So I'll tell little about plastic side, then we will chat little about paper as well as wooden side. So just to give you an understanding what we are talking about, is primary packaging has been consistently spoke since yesterday in this topic. Just to inform you, I had to request AVPS to actually put our topic in it. Initially, when he sent the agenda, there was no place for bulk packaging. Then I requested him कि भाई कहीं तो bulk packaging भी डालो. It's like we also exist. We are a sector, and I don't see. I'll show you the next slide. How big it is. So I don't see Mr. Mishra. He just left, I guess. So we have a lot of interesting things. So what we are presenting here is ये जो बीच में का primary packaging वाला element आपको दिख रहा है, that is all you spoke about since yesterday and in the morning today, counterfeit, this, that, everything, all the things. But we are on the both side of you. We are on the inward supply side also, and we are also on the secondary packaging. So everything which comes to you, which you guys are going to fill in, and everything which is going to be carried once you filled out is taken care by our sector, of course with the support of these two guys. Like they are my partners in carrying out all the things. So they does it with pallets and he does it with boxes. So we're going to chat about that in the coming time. So sector size. Like see the sector size. We are almost 60-65% of the primary packaging side when it comes to polymer processing. Different kind of polymer, especially in polypropylene. Actually, the bulk packaging is a larger sector than even the primary packaging. So sector is not small, but is extremely ignored. It's extremely unknown. It's extremely dormant. And my job as a past president of Indian FIBC Association is to first go ahead and start promoting our sector. So we are basically a 120 unit spread pan India. And another very interesting, we employ more than 200,000 people. Out of that, around 40% are women, not only as a workers, but from top to bottom, we have 40%. And we are only third product in India, which is having a global market share of more than 50%. Apart from us, there are another two products. One is IT, which is getting sold. India has a IT sector contribution more than 50%. And second product is Lamitube. Apart from that, FIBC is the third product where we have global market share of 52%. We have a market share of more than 75% in United States and in entire Europe. So India is such a large powerhouse of bulk packaging which is completely unknown. अभी मिश्रा जी आ गए हैं. मिश्रा जी को मैं फिर से एक बार याद दिलाता हूँ. सर हमारे सेक्टर का साइज देख लीजिए एक बार. और आपने हमको अभी तक एक भी जगह नहीं दी है in the IIP. So keep on reminding you on that. So I'll just move because we are short of few times. We have been consistently talking about certain dosing of recycled or reprocessed raw material and the circular systems in the primary packaging and various ways. So just to inform that my company is the India's largest secondary packaging or bulk packaging recycled material export. Last year we exported 6,000 tons of recycled polymer based products into entire Western world, US, Germany, France, to be particular, also UK. And we have a complete circular system in the international level. So we sell them the bags, we let them use it. Post usage, we collect it in each geographies, we clean it, we shred it in their own geographies, we granulate, bring it back, make another product, send it back. This entire system is already established in our sector, and it is financially viable. It is more financially lucrative than buying a virgin raw material and putting it in a bag. So this system already exists, which you are trying to do in primary packaging, and it is globally possible. We are actually practicing it. Anybody who is interested to know a little bit more about it, please write to us. We'll be more than happy to talk to you about this particular. There were another chats about possibilities of food safe packaging. So sir, let me tell you, we do it like Indian bulk packaging industry is engaged very heavily with Malaysian Food Corporation for packing their rice in the anti-rodent bag. What food wastage what we see in India to the tune of around 8%, which runs in multi-million metric tons in absolute numbers. Actually, we could bring it down in Malaysia from their that time existing wastage of 5% to less than 0.5% by doing a anti-rodent. We have a very special technology which is probably also not aware about it, something called type D or static dissipative packaging. It is not anti-static packaging, it is static dissipative packaging. When a very high field charge or high pressure material is getting filled, there is lot of electrical charge getting created, and in the hydrocarbon rich vapor based environment like ammonia plants or fertilizer or petrochemical, there is a chance of fire. So there is a technology where charge is dissipated in thin air without even grounding. Type C, what we call is the old electromechanical technology, which is now old. So now latest is type D or static dissipative. We dissipate the charge in thin air. We have a technology for fire safety. There is a fireproof material like pipes or others where the bags cannot be burnt, which is typically used in all the aircraft related things or couriers which are getting carried in aircraft. Some of the countries have already mandated. So these are the next generation technologies which are already available in the bulk packaging, which probably needs to be incorporated also sometime in the primary packaging. When our previous guest, the UK ambassador, was talking about his plastic protection tax of 30% recyclable material and 20% dosing, India was the biggest beneficiary to that. You know, the bulk packaging in UK, India has 90% market share. India sells 90% of the UK's bulk packaging, and most of the companies which are manufacturing in India were easily able to compete and supply in the UK market because of the technologies and the systems which we could produce. So I think I said enough about my sector. I'll again give a request to Shankar to tell about his sector based new things or wonders which you made, and then Rajesh, you can tell about yours, and then we'll call this session a halt because I don't want to exceed 2 o'clock deadline, that is for certain.